So good luck, everybody.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Share the Love Sundays with Brit Girl Go Stateside. And today I've got some very special guests for you. I've got husband and wife team, Lucy and Ryne from the fabulous Kraftin Cocktails and Stuff. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Gosh, doesn't this feel weird? Ryne, you're sitting in my seat.
Yeah.
I'm actually sitting in your seat. I've gone on
you
the other side.
are. Oh gosh. Well, welcome everybody in the chat. Thank you for joining us. I can see several of you are here. Hi, Angela. Hi, John.
Angela.
Hi, Teresa and Cam.
Hi.
And
Hi, everyone.
Please join in with questions and comments. Okay, guys, I'm going to get the ball rolling by asking you, why did you start a YouTube channel?
I think I'll take this one.
Yeah.
So I had the idea to start this one kind of because of you guys and watching Brit Girls Go Stateside. I saw how much fun you and Lucy were having, and I liked the idea of creating memories with my beautiful wife.
Oh, that's so sweet. Yes, that's lovely. And why cocktails?
Well, that's interesting because we don't have any cocktail making experience or very little.
As you can tell.
So it wasn't really because we felt like we had a skill. It was more because we wanted to learn something new, to be honest. We felt like it would be nice to go on a journey together. And with the current situation, you know, the pandemic, lockdown, all of this, people either couldn't go to bars or they were choosing not to go to bars. So we thought maybe it's something that people like us at home would want to learn and come along for the ride, you know, so that they could make cocktails easily and hopefully cheaply in their own home.
Wonderful.
We found ourselves during the lockdown, like being pretty stressed out, and because I'm working from home now and Lucy works from home, and we'd always just be like, oh, well, let's make a drink tonight. And, you know,
alcohol definitely helps, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been really fun, to be fair. It's a fun topic. We wanted to do something that we thought we'd enjoy.
We both, like Lucy said, we have no background in it, so it's completely new to both of us. So.
Yeah, we thought we'd give everyone a laugh at the very least.
I think that's very endearing, actually, that you guys have got this great chemistry, you know, online when you're making your videos. And I think the best bits are when things go a little bit wrong or you're having a bit of a cheeky chat. And to me, that is just so much fun. And you come across as very natural, you know, there's nothing put on. You're not trying to be somebody you're not.
Yeah, we don't take ourselves too seriously. There's some serious cocktail channels out there and they're great, but if that's what you're looking for, you're definitely not going to like our channel, and that's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Take it or leave it. There's lots going on in the chat here, and this is usually Lucy's job, so I'm just going to check to see it. Well, we've got your dad's there, and hi, Rod. And
hey, everyone.
And Flower Eggs and You say, this is such a kick to see Lucy on the screen with Ryne instead of Julie. I know, it's so weird. And do you know what? Lucy and I are so nervous because this is just so strange for us. And Ryne is just like Mr. Cool.
Just another Sunday.
I
think
hi, Marie. Hi, Marie. Lovely that you could join us. Think of some really difficult questions for them.
We'll do our best.
Is it my mom, Marie?
It's your mom. It's your lovely mom.
Hi, Marie.
Oh, hi, Mom and Dad.
Hi.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Joe, too. And Angela says, oh, Lucy, Ryan's a keeper.
Oh, yeah, he's all right. Yeah.
Yeah. It's all about the cocktail, says, what's up, Cam? And there's some cocktail community chat going on. And okay, so you're called Kraftin Cocktails and Stuff. What's the stuff gonna be?
Well, I didn't want to just do Kraftin Cocktails. Well, first of all, our last name's Kraft, so with a K, so we figured let's play off of that. And the and stuff is, I have my family's has a lot of culinary background, so I figured at some point I could branch off into doing like, you know, food pairings with different cocktails and all that stuff. So I think that the and stuff it keeps things open.
Yes.
Yeah, it allows us to develop a little bit and change. And I'm quite interested in doing some wine tasting and, you know, all this stuff that's kind of in the genre, but not quite the same. So that just
absolutely,
allowed us to do a bit of variety.
Yes, that sounds great. And also you're going to have future guests, your mum and dad, who know everything, and your brother who knows everything there is to know about cooking.
Yeah, they're all amazing chefs.
Joe Agave is going to make an appearance.
Absolutely. Okay, so lots going on in the chat. So what has been, Flour, Eggs and Yeast want to know, what has been your favorite cocktail video you've made so far and why?
Well, my favorite, I was really proud of the whiskey sour one. I pushed myself with that editing so hard, like to do things that I'd never done before. And I'm so pleased with how it came out, which is funny because that was actually my least favorite drink. I didn't like the whiskey sour.
It turned out really well.
The video, I think, it's one of the best things that we've created on the channel.
I think my favorite's the Love Potion Challenge that the cocktail community put on last month. That one turned out really good. And surprisingly, it wasn't my favorite cocktail either, but I just like the vibe of that video.
Yeah, it's funny how that happens, isn't it? Well, you know, you think, oh, this is perhaps not so interesting as my other content, and then you put it all together and you think, oh gosh, that's come out better than I thought it was going to come out. So
and we got our faces back on the screen in that one, which we hadn't done for a while. So
I know,
that was nice
and I
too.
think that really helped. I think obviously I'm your mum and mother-in-law, so I miss seeing you guys on there. So I'm kind of biased.
You see us all the time.
I know. Never enough, Lucy. Never enough.
How sweet.
And we just talked about the editing. Ryan, you know, you were so fortunate that you had editing superstar Lucy to help you with the editing. How have you coped with Wondershare Filmora and the editing studio?
So I found it pretty easy to use. It's not I work with computers, so it's not totally different. But if we're being honest, Lucy has done a lot of the editing. But I do want to say I've taken over the laundry duties and most of the cleaning duties.
These are the bribes he's given me, so I'll do more of the editing.
So we've learned, I'm very like, use your skills, you know, like why have me struggle to make a half-ass video when Lucy can put something together in like 2 hours. So I'm in charge of the laundry now.
I'm glad actually that the laundry's been taken off my plate.
And Lucy hates doing laundry, so I feel like it's a win-win for both parties.
Oh, for both of you. Well, that's great. That's really great. And I'm going to come on to talk about that husband and wife thing. I'm just going to check in the chat. Your dad, Joseph Kraft, says Ryan was Culinary Student of the Year. Oh, I didn't know that.
I think that was like 10 years ago. So
that's still good.
I'm sure you still got, well, I know you still got it. So yeah. Angela says, this was the question I was going to ask, Angela. How do you find working together? Is it smooth or difficult at any time?
I think it's pretty smooth for working with a spouse.
I think the good thing about working with your spouse usually is that you're not afraid to be honest. And I think that's really helpful in, you know, helping us create the best videos that we can. You know, we are very honest with each other. Ryan sometimes doesn't always take direction in the same way Mum does, which is very stressful.
Yeah, I know, she did tell me that a long time ago. Oh, he doesn't take direction like you, Mum.
Yeah, I think I question more things.
Which is actually all right. It's okay. When you're trying to create a video, it's good, I think, to have a bit of discussion about it. And it's been good because I've learned to relax a bit, and Ryan's learned to trust me as well, and that I do kind of know a little what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I think it's good too, because we can film whenever. We don't need to have a filming schedule.
That's true.
So like if we plan to film today, but we just don't feel like it, we can push it till tomorrow, and it's not the end of the world.
Or if we just have a couple of hours and we think, do you want to just make a video now?
Yeah. So
you know, we don't have to go anywhere. It's all just here. That's good.
Yeah, that's so handy. That's why you need to live closer to me. Get that one in.
Those Californians to stop driving up home prices.
I know, those Californians are pushing our house prices up, something terrible.
I don't think
it's good if you already own a house.
In the chat. So
yeah, that's a whole new conversation. Oh, Florix and you say, I really liked your Japan sake. Is that how you pronounce it?
Oh yeah,
tasting video.
Yeah.
Oh, the tasting video. Yeah.
Yeah, they said that was fun to see the different brands and to hear a bit about the culture. It was the first time you tried it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think both of us, right?
It was, and it was so exciting to try something new and to learn a little bit about culture. We do want to do more of those type of videos. Unfortunately, it's been time for us lately. We haven't really had the time to do it.
Yeah, it probably wasn't the best idea to start a YouTube channel during my work's busy season, but always the big theme on your Share the Love Sundays is just start the channel and go. So I figured if I put it off, it just wasn't going to happen. So
yeah,
well, that's great that you got that advice from other YouTubers on our channel, that you didn't, I think
everyone said, you just start it.
That's fantastic. Yes, I did. I was a little concerned that you started it during your busy time.
We were both a little concerned, but we kept it up, you know, and if it means we had to do shorter videos during that time, then as long as they were still as good a quality as we could make them, I was fine with that, you know. It's been more of like a creative endeavor for us. I think, you know, to see what we can put together with something new. And
I like that there's no deadlines. Like you don't have to tell YouTube, I'm going to have a video up on every Wednesday.
Yeah, we haven't put that kind of pressure on ourselves at the minute. I hope at some point we'll get a proper schedule going, but you know, there's no point in stressing about it when it was really just meant to be a fun thing for us.
So it's not, we're not trying to like talk about current events or anything.
No, we're not trying to change the world with this channel, just maybe bring a little bit of fun into people's day.
Well, that's really good. And as you said, especially with, you know, the pandemic and everything, it's really nice to do stuff that does brighten people's day, makes them smile, makes them feel happy. Joe has got to go. He's got a plane to catch, your dad. Safe travels, says Marie and the rest of us. Thank you for joining in, Joe. And
safe travels.
I'm sure we'll see you on that channel, you know, in due course. Lucy's dad, John, asks, is there any time you'd prefer a mocktail to a cocktail?
When I'm on a treadmill.
Good answer.
For me, that's fine.
Oh no, I don't think I'd waste the calories. Drink, I'm gonna have a drink, you know, unless maybe I was doing a couple of times I've done dry January just to you know, challenge myself and see that I can, and you know.
We actually don't drink that much for being a cocktail channel. We film 1 day a week, so that's, you know, we're having maybe 2 or 3 drinks on that day, but during the week we don't really.
No, we save it, don't we?
Yeah, we only drink on filming days, which is
that's good to know, because I was a bit concerned.
And then after we did the sartini video, my little tipple of choice went from a vodka cranberry to an apple sartini.
Yeah, I think Lucy had a sartini like
I love those
7 straight nights. I had to.
I know he pulled the plug on that, and he doesn't buy sake anymore.
No, good, well done, Ryan. Yes, keep a handle on that for sure. Oh, and we've got the lovely Tony from TT Burger 88 here. Thank you for coming, Tony.
And welcome.
Tony says husband and wife and Mum together for Share the Love Sundays. What could be cooler than that?
Yeah,
Thank
thanks,
you, Tony. That's really, really sweet of you. And I'm going to ask you guys, and you in particular, Ryan, how much support have you had from other YouTubers?
Oh, so much support. The cocktail community has just been amazing with Flour, Eggs, and Yeast.
Yeah.
I think they got the ball rolling and they recommended some channels, and then I went to their channels and saw how supportive everyone else was. Vino from 60 Second Cocktails, Rob from Rob's Home Bar, they've been really supportive. There's so many, like Gin and Tonic. There's too many to name. So
well, that's lovely, especially as you say, you are learning as you're filming. You know, I would have thought they would have been a little bit snobby about it and thought, oh, what do they know about it?
I don't think we've run into any snobby people whatsoever. I think everyone has fun with it, and they don't take it too, I mean, they take their channel seriously, obviously, putting out good content, but they don't take cocktail making, you know, you have to have 10 years experience to be included in the group. So
right.
Yeah,
so are you going to learn any sort of moves, you know, like that Tom Cruise movie where he was throwing the cocktails behind his back? And have you started practicing?
We have carpet right now, so we are going to wait until we buy a house, hopefully soon, and where we have some more space to be throwing glasses in the air.
That's to come, maybe.
Oh, Angela says, Julie, you are so funny. Thank you. I would definitely have to hold back too. Just naturally, yes.
Naturally.
And Tony says, you're welcome. I'm doing well. Got my second vaccine Friday, and yesterday I had the side effects, and I felt like he had a migraine and a hangover, and when I didn't, along with that stomach pain. Oh my gosh, you know, people's reactions do vary. I'm sorry to hear that, Tony, and so glad you could join us today.
Yeah, sorry, Tony. Hope you're feeling better.
Yes. Flour, Eggs, and Yeast say smart idea to wait and on the carpet, yeah, for sure. I can see some movement in the background. And I was going to ask, when Lucy and I are filming Share the Love, I am always battling with young Layla, who wants to play and go out for walkies. And she seems to be behaving herself.
Well, not to critique you, Julie, but you never put her in her place. So she doesn't behave that much. She doesn't disbehave too much with me.
No, Ryan's definitely good at disciplining the dog. I will say that. I try.
Yeah, you're rubbish at disciplining Lucy. So have you had any moments, Layla moments? We've got a little Layla blooper video, short video coming out on Monday to show some antics that Layla gets up to when we've been filming. Have you had any similar experiences with cocktail making? And does she want to taste those cocktails?
Yeah. We if we're making something that, you know, she could either knock over, or if she tasted it could be bad for her, we actually put her in her little home for safety. So there's not so many crazy Layla moments on our channel, although we've had a few, haven't we?
We shouted out Flour, Eggs, and Yeast on one of our videos, and Layla was very vocal during that time.
She made a little cry.
She was crying.
Yeah, so I think that means she likes Flour, Eggs, and Yeast.
Yeah. I'm sure, yes, absolutely. I'm sure it does. Okay, so so Tony's doing better. He's getting his second vaccine next week. And Marie, Ryan's mum, asked, how do you two come up with your cocktail ideas for the week? Good question.
I'll take this one. Whatever's on sale at the store, fruit-wise, we try to look on sale items, and a lot of just be like, oh, well, that sounds good. Or like pineapple, for example. We're like, oh, well, let's use pineapple. And then you just quick Google search, and there's a lot of different ideas. And then you kind of make your own twist to things. And
yeah, Ryan's definitely the ideas guy, I'd say. He comes along and he's like, oh, we could do this and this and this. And it's really exciting, actually. And he is for our channel as well, isn't he, Mum? He's always coming up with ideas that we can do.
Oh, yeah, he is. Really good ideas. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, He is an ideas person for sure. Yeah, yeah. He's come up with some great ideas for us. That's very true.
It works out because then Lucy takes my idea and like actually makes it happen. So the team.
Well, that's a great team thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, we're all good at certain things, and it's nice that you two have got things that you're really good at individually, but then can come together in a team to create.
Yeah, there's no way I'd be able to do this without Lucy. So
I agree, actually. I feel very lonely in a way, sitting in my little house on my own. But thank you so much, you guys in the chat, for some wonderful questions and for joining in. And I'd just like to say, if you're in the chat, please give us a like. And, you know, it's lovely when you interact, and that's really fun for everybody. So, guys, how do you attract subscribers to your channel?
Well, in the cocktail community, there's lots of fun challenges, almost one every month, isn't there? That we can participate in and meet subscribers from other people's channel, and subscribers from our channel can meet these wonderful other channels, which is really nice.
Yeah, I think it's Vino, Rob, and David. I'll send you the links that you can put in the description for those three.
Yes.
They come up with these cocktail challenges for everyone to do, and then they'll put the challenge videos in a playlist. So I know I found many channels that way, and I think we've gotten some people from those playlists.
Yeah, we seem to get a little boost whenever we do one of those videos, so that's nice.
Yeah, that is nice. And I know what is your favorite video? No, I was going to ask you actually, because I know there's a certain short video that wasn't your favorite, but it's been really successful. Why do you think that is? And you must be excited because it's really doing well on the short shelf.
Yeah, it's our grilled pineapple daiquiri video.
Yeah.
It was like a last minute idea, and I saw Rob's Home Bar had a pineapple daiquiri, and I was like, well, I like grilled pineapple, so why not try grilling the pineapple and seeing what happens. And for some reason, the short took off in India.
We have a huge Indian audience now, which is exciting.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I know, it's funny, isn't it, when these shorts do go absolutely viral, because they are from countries that we've got people from, Indonesia, from India, from all sorts of countries that watch. And that's wonderful to be, to get that international viewing and subscribing community.
I think it's cool because then it opens us up to like, now I'm Googling like Indian cocktails that I've never heard of.
Yeah.
And they sound really interesting to try and make. And, so it opens us up to trying new things as well.
Yeah, I might have to do another taste testing to learn more about that culture.
I would just mention, everybody, that I have not been invited to any taste testing. I have not tasted any of these cocktails. I really, really fancy that strawberry Baileys.
Well, we don't want you drinking and driving. So
she'd crash it, wouldn't she? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Just
I'd have to sleep on your couch,
drive,
wouldn't I? Yeah, I'd have to sleep on the couch, probably with Layla. So that's probably not a good idea. Yeah.
We'll have to plan a collab video where we film it at your house, and
that would be awesome. Yes,
yeah. Have you got British taste testing?
Oh, British taste testing. Yes, indeed. We need to do some of those British cocktails, most involving gin, I would imagine. So have you got? Would you do collabs with other YouTube channels?
Yeah, it's the plan. I had some ideas. I keep saying flour, eggs, and yeast, but they've just been so welcoming. Like
they are an amazingly supportive channel.
Everyone needs to go support them just because.
Absolutely.
They're not fake either. You can they're just really they're so friendly.
Super lovely people. Yeah.
I'd like to do a collab with them. I have a couple ideas, and so we'll see. But I think we're open to collabing with anyone really. I think the YouTube and creating friendships. I mean that. I wanted to start a channel, obviously, to make money like everyone else, but that's kind of like on the back burner now in a way. Just because making the friends are
Yeah,
I know that is the wonderful thing, isn't it, guys? The friendships you make when you start this that you don't expect. Let's see what's happening in the chat. Oh, Turtle's Tasty Treats. Hi, guys. Thanks for coming along.
Hello.
Okay, so Angela is amazed that I didn't taste test, and she said she wished she could be there for the taste testing.
Oh yeah, I'd love to do some kind of meetup at some point in the future with
absolutely
my take on home and garden.
I'm thinking eventually we'll get to doing lives. Well, we'll give everyone a list of ingredients and we can all zoom in and make the cocktails together. And
that's a great idea.
Yeah, so we can kind of like virtual happy hours in a way. Because I know a lot of things are opening up, but I do think people are still going to keep up with this virtual. One, you're saving money, you're not paying $15 for a cocktail, and two, you've made friends this way. So
yeah,
absolutely, very good points. I agree. Yes, yeah. Okay, Turtle's Tasty Treats said they're really excited to be here. And Torgy Bear, hi Jared, thanks for joining us.
Hello.
He says that's a wonderful idea that we were just talking about, Ryan. Virtual happy hour, yay.
Who wouldn't love that?
Yeah.
I know, what is there not to love? Yes. So how do you stay motivated?
I don't think we always do, to be honest, but we do it anyway. I think that's the thing, like the motivation comes and goes sometimes. That's just being honest. I wish I could say we're always jumping up to make a video, but the truth is, like, we get tired. Like Ryan's been working incredibly hard. I work in the middle of the night, so energy levels can sometimes be low. But it's kind of that thing, like when you make videos, you get this wonderful sense of satisfaction, and that makes you want to keep going and doing it. And when you do get going, it's always fun.
Yeah.
I think sometimes it's just the getting going which can be hard.
I think you're right. Yes, it is. Yeah. And can I just say that hello, Nathy B. Nathan is in the chat. We have got a video. We've just been talking about collaborations. We've got a collab video with Nathan that's coming out Friday?
Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday. Tuesday. Right. Tuesday. We did sorry to digress, but we did a tasting of Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC. And Nathy volunteered to actually try it out in the UK. And we're doing a video to see the differences with US KFC and UK KFC. Yes. So, yeah, thanks for doing that. That's coming out on Tuesday.
Yeah, we're excited about that one.
Okay, so Nathan asked, I was wondering if Lucy may have had a time turner to be in two places at once.
Yeah.
I know, isn't it scary?
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
We need a Lucy cutout.
Yeah.
I wish you could just pop here and then pop back again.
Yeah, well, the original idea when we thought about doing Kraftin Cocktails on Share the Love Sunday was we'd be in here, Mum and I, as normal, and then Ryan would be in the bedroom.
Yeah, but I wasn't gonna.
But he didn't want to do that, so this is the alternative, which I think is working.
Yes, I think so. Angela says Lucy can just clone herself. Angela, one of Lucy is enough.
Yeah.
Plenty of Lucy. Yeah.
We don't need two.
Actually, we'd probably be able to get more videos out for both the channels. So maybe.
Oh, yes, we could.
Yeah. And can I very often wish there could be two of me.
I know. Well, Lucy actually edits videos for other channels too. So I don't know how she does it. I don't know how she's got the time.
No,
how do you do it, Lucy?
I do it, but it's a good job. I enjoy it. I do really, I know I say this almost every week, but I do really like it.
And again, she's not doing the laundry anymore.
So, Ryan?
Not doing the laundry anymore, so.
Yeah, of course,
How long was I doing laundry for?
Yeah, for some reason we go through laundry.
Well, you've always got such a lot of laundry. I've never seen such a huge pile of laundry. I don't know what you do.
I can't believe how much we get through. It's honestly ridiculous. And that's one of the things that we're trying to cut back on a little is how much laundry we do.
Yeah, I know. Okay, guys, I'm going to ask you a cocktail question. Can you give us a nice, easy cocktail, a recipe that we can make at home? What do you suggest?
I think daiquiris are probably your easiest. They're pretty simple, and they don't have to be frozen.
All right.
I think, well, yeah. So I like our pineapple daiquiri video. I would say check that one out. It's what, 3 ingredients?
Really easy.
3 ingredients.
Yeah, and not too expensive.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I'll put that in, a link to that in the description.
I think the nice thing about cocktails is you can use what you have at home. So just just experiment. You know, we've made drinks that tasted horrible. So like, don't be afraid to make something, and if it works, it works. And
yeah, it's kind of fun. Like the experimentation of it has been kind of
so
fun,
guys,
you know, okay, this didn't quite work, but what about if we do another half shot of this or that? And you know, coming up with recipes in that way has been interesting as well.
So would you ever put a video out of something going completely wrong and tasting it?
Oh yeah,
I think we would. Probably not for our little short how-tos, because we want those to be for people actually looking for a recipe.
Absolutely.
But if it's something that we're just making for fun and to try it out and to show people, you know, the process, then yeah, definitely we would do that. I think, I don't know, I feel like we're all craving something real, aren't we? You know, something relatable. And I think, you know, sometimes when you watch TV, everything is so overproduced very often, and you just know it's not real, especially once you've done editing and you realize how easily you can change the story of what happened.
Yeah, and we're not afraid of.
We're not afraid to show what we're like in our outtakes and our bloopers. Well, we're not on Brit Girls either.
If we get bad comments, if we get bad comments, we get bad comments.
Yeah, which hasn't happened yet, amazingly, but
that's fantastic.
I'm kind of disappointed actually, because I like conflict.
Oh gosh, I can imagine what you'd be like, Ryan, if you got a bad comment or very cutting.
It's very well, it helps the channel, so I just interact with it. It's fun to me.
Yeah, that's true. It's a comment, isn't it? All counts. Yeah. And there's a question from the chat, guys. Flour, Eggs and Yeast want to know, have you ever seen the show Booze Traveller?
I don't think so. No.
I don't think so.
Oh, well, that may be something you know. I've not seen it either, actually, guys.
Netflix?
Yeah, what station? Or...
Yeah, let us know where we can see it. Oh my goodness, just to Nathan from Nathy B 1992, I used to be a cocktail waiter in a bar 5 years ago.
Oh,
I didn't know that, Nathan.
You have got to get Nathan on your channel.
Oh, we should do a collab,
Oh, let's do it.
Oh my God, yeah.
We'll apologize ahead of time for not having skills.
Well, maybe he can teach you guys a thing or two.
That would be fun, wouldn't it?
That might be a fun live.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Wednesday One is here. Oh, and he wants to know, Nathan, have you tried the KFC crisps? Oh, KFC
crisps.
Oh, as in potato chips, I presume.
No. Is that with the 11 herbs and spices blend?
Oh, that's interesting.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, just to say, well, we're talking about crisps or potato chips. Lucy and I have got a video coming out on Friday.
Is this supposed to be about Brit Girls or Kraftin Cocktails?
It's all about Brit Girls, darling. But I'm just.
Do I need to be here for this?
Bear with me. Bear with.
This is relevant.
This is relevant. It doesn't sound relevant at the moment, but our guest next week on Brit Girls Share the Love Sundays is the lovely Say Stella. She's Michelle from Say Stella, and her channel's all about lifestyle, being creative. She's Canadian, and she sent us a huge box of Canadian candy to taste test, and that video is coming out Friday after Nathy's wonderful video, which is coming out Tuesday.
Yeah, it's all about the food collabs this week.
It is.
I like the collabs because there's always leftovers for
oh, and I was very kind. I gave Ryan the box of half-eaten candies and chocolates. Reluctantly, it kind of almost didn't leave my hands.
Yeah.
I did pass that box over. What did you think?
Oh, I like the arrows. Those are my favorite.
No spoiler alert, Lucy and I can't say what we thought.
Yeah, you'll just have to watch the video.
Just have to watch the video. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Oh, Nathan says he tried the KFC crisps just last night.
Oh.
And they are the Zinger spice flavor.
Oh.
Interesting.
Right.
And Wednesday one says Walker's new flavor.
Oh,
we tried ketchup flavor Lay's crisps, which are kind of Walkers, in this taste test, which was what brought me on to say that. So we tried ketchup flavored crisps, and Jarrett says, I have one of those awesome video game cookbooks with some cocktail and drink recipes, and one of those sounds interesting is a dirty Worcesterlander, also known as a berry and whiskey.
Oh, okay.
I think whiskey's my favorite.
Yeah.
So.
Berry and whiskey.
We'll have to check that out, guys.
Yes.
I think all these could be collab opportunities.
Yeah. Jarrett, if you'd like to collab with us, then just let us know. No pressure. But
yeah. We did, yeah, please. Yeah. So we've got a question from Dad. What would a Norwich cocktail consist of? And I see in the background you have got the Norwich City scarf behind Ryan and the Cubs scarf. So what would a Norwich City cocktail consist of? Interesting question.
I would have to give that some thought.
Well, I think it would have to be green and yellow for Norwich football.
Get a nice kind of sunset fade going somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's something that
would it have to have whiskey? Didn't we go on a whiskey tour with you?
No, we went on a nice whiskey tour. We could use whiskey from that. Would it be a distillery? Do you call them whiskey distilleries? I think so. Mm-hmm. Or the Queen's Sandringham gin would be something that you could use in a cocktail. The Queen has her own gin company.
2 of them.
Yeah. Using the produce from Sandringham grounds.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's another option as well.
Oh, yes, that's very good. So colours and Sandringham gin. Oh, guys, you need to work on that.
Yeah, that would be fun, actually. Yeah, we'll have a think about what we can create.
Yeah, good question. Yeah.
Or John, if you have any ideas, send us a recipe that you want us to try and we'll try to make it. And we'll shout out your channel and...
Yeah, of course. Yes. John Atkins Lost Norwich. Yeah. Okay. So good question. So I was going to ask you guys, I'm just turning my crib sheet over.
You're so prepared.
I've got it all going on here. So how interested, you say you're just at the moment because you're so busy and because Lucy's got 2 channels, how do you see your channel going in the future? You say you're expanding to N Stuff as well, which is sort of cooking. How keen are you to see your channel grow? What are your long-term goals?
Long-term, obviously, we would like to get monetized. I think I'm not saying we're going to make yearly salaries from YouTube, but it can be done. But as long as we can just create memories and have fun, and if the money comes, it comes. If it doesn't, we're both pretty well off in our jobs, so we're fine. Like, it's not the end all be all.
Yeah.
I think, like, for me, a long-term goal, I think it's fair to say that Ryan and I have quite different interests usually. He's very into sports and casinos and all of this stuff that is kind of a whole new world for me, and I'm very creative. I love theatre and music and all of this. This is something that we're both kind of interested in and something that we can learn together and do together. And so a long-term goal for me would just be to continue with this hobby that we both now have and that we enjoy.
It's a fun project.
That's wonderful.
It's a fun project to have, and I think long-term, just keep doing it. I think that's the goal for every small YouTube, is just keep doing it, and that should be a goal. Because I know a lot of people give up after 3 months, 4 months, because they don't see the numbers flying. But it's not all about the numbers, which is strange, because before you start, you think, oh, this is all about the numbers. We need to make money doing this, blah blah blah. But once you start, you kind of realize that's not the main. No, it's not our main goal anymore.
Yeah, we get so much more satisfaction putting out videos that we're proud of, you know, and I mean that genuinely, you know. And then when you do get nice comments or you do get subscribers, it's so nice and it's so worth it, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, chasing the figures.
Is there anything about doing the channel that you don't enjoy quite so much?
Well, we talked about this. And really, we enjoy every stage of it. That's true. It sounds so silly. We hate putting all these lights up. Firstly, because they take up so much space. Secondly, because you know, it's just a time thing, and you know, we hate that they tend to just stay up now in the corner, so that when we're ready to go, we just go. Like actually getting prepared for the videos and then setting up the camera and all of that stuff is always a bit of a chore, I think. And that's really the only thing that.
And I think that will get better once we have more space. You know, we're in a one
bedroom. Once you guys get to your own home and have an extra room or two.
We're in a 1-bedroom apartment right now, and we both work from home, like I said. So we have
everything's in this one room.
We have 2 offices, a living room, 2 film studios, all in a 1-bedroom.
Little mini gym down the corner there.
We have some gym equipment.
It's amazing how much you have got in that room that you know that you utilize. Yeah, it's very
good. We have to do a tour once we've tidied it up a bit.
Yes.
I can't get all the dog toys.
Okay. Oh, we've got some questions. Let's have a look. Flower Eggs and You say Booze Traveler no longer plays, but I bet you might be able to watch it on Netflix. So that's what we were talking about earlier.
We'll have a look.
Wednesday One says, have you tried the Mackenzie cocktail?
No, haven't tried that. What's that?
What is that, Eric? Yeah, let us know what that one is. Sounds interesting.
Sounds
you
interesting,
quickly Google that one. Yeah, let us know. Yeah. Okay, so Cam says we're all heading over to leave the first negative comments.
He'll be our first.
Okay, so they asked what you would do if you had a negative comment, and you did answer that, Ryan. You would reply, and
you just kill them with kindness. You know, like it's hard to. And I feel like a lot of people just like to get the last word in. So I'm really good at, you know, like you just keep asking them questions about themselves and, you know, what they didn't like about the video. You just kill them with kindness. And
it's great for engagement. I mean, we don't do it very often because we're not confrontational at all, are we, Mum? But
no, we're not. We're the least confrontational people around.
I know. And I sometimes wonder if we should just reply nicely.
Because at the end of the day, they're you know, leaving comments that could be hurtful. I mean, if they get personal, then it's like, I mean,
then you can just,
well, I mean, it's over the internet. It's not the end of the world. And someone left a negative comment on David's video from Booze on the Rocks, and I was just bored. So I was like defending him, and it turned out ended up being an extra 50 comments on his video. Just me going back and forth and asking him questions, you know. So yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, it's really good that YouTube, because I think Lucy told me that YouTube likes to see interaction in the comment section from people that aren't your own channel.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you ever see a negative comment on someone that you support, you know, just reply to that comment, and you don't have to be mean or anything. Just be like, oh, why do you feel that way towards this video? Like, what, are you having a bad day? Like, you know, just stuff like that.
That's a great idea. Yeah. And then you could probably turn it around. You know, sometimes people say, well, yeah, actually I was being a little harsh, or you know, it could go either way. But you know,
and a lot of the times people will just keep going negative, which is fine. Then you either move. I'd say don't take time out of your day to respond to negative comments, because it's, you know, but if you're not doing anything and you're on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, I've got feedback now from what the Mackenzie cocktail is.
Okay.
It's Bailey's vodka and amaretto.
Oh, I love all of those things. Oh yes.
Oh, well, it's a request. It's a viewer request, guys.
Well, I want one of those right now. So.
Who requested that one?
And Wednesday One, who is one of our most amazing supporters. So thank you so much for that, Eric. We appreciate that.
Are they the one that didn't like the Layla short?
That's the one you had a bit of banter with, yeah.
And that's another thing. Like, I feel like people like banter in the comment section. Like, it's all in good fun, you know.
Yeah.
It is. It is. We love to have a chat in ours, don't we, Lucy? And
we do.
somebody's
It's lovely.
so funny and you're cheeky. It's really fun, you know, to have
life's
that
too short to be
interaction.
serious all the time. So.
Yeah. Oh, Angela says some comments are not worthy of a reply. Some people are just angry with life and come to your channel to make you feel like they do. Yeah, that's sad.
That's true.
Sad but true. Yes, that's right, Angela. Yeah, absolutely.
And of course you have to weigh it up for yourself. Like, obviously, if people are being incredibly hateful or offensive, then you just report those comments, because even if it doesn't bother you, if they're doing that to your channel, they could be doing that to someone else's channel, and it might really bother someone else and really affect them. So that's something to just be aware of as well. You don't want to encourage.
Like, you got to think, how bad is someone's life to leave hate on a cocktail video? Like,
exactly.
I mean, like, in a way you feel bad for them.
It definitely says more about them than it does about the video.
It does. I've got a comment from Angela from my take on Home and Garden. She says, can't let those get to you. We have trolls now. Really? You?
I can't believe it.
You're one of the most lovely people.
I'll send Ryan over. No,
just kidding. Your engagement on your videos is about to go way up.
I think that happens when you start to get a bit of an audience.
Yeah.
That's exactly what Angela's saying. Yes.
Yeah.
It means you're doing something right,
because you're breaking out of your own friends and family circle and the support of your YouTube community or whoever else, you know. So in a way it's not a good thing, but it means that your channel's doing well, I think.
Yeah, it means YouTube's showing you to other people.
Yeah, I think the more views you get, the more obviously the more likes you get, but you also see a few thumbs down, which you don't always see on the maybe less popular videos. So it is a sign that.
But does that help your channel though? Does that engage?
I believe it does.
That count as engagement?
Yeah.
Yes, they've watched, they've actually you know, interacted in some ways. So I guess it must you know, even if it's a thumbs down.
I believe a thumbs down will still help your video get seen. Any type of engagement, I believe will. If anyone knows differently, then let me know. But I think that's right.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to know. Yeah, actually, that would be interesting. So, which two YouTubers do you most admire, either before starting your channel or since coming on your channel?
Well, yeah, there's this Brit Girls Go Stateside channel. Pretty good.
Correct answer.
Congratulations on 700 plus. That's
thank you.
It's kind of crazy how fast that went up from 500 to 700, so that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, that was nice.
We like flour, eggs, and yeast, just obviously. There's so many. I don't want to say specific ones and leave people out, but there's just so many. And there's like a lot of ones not in the community too.
Yeah. Well, I must say, like, I think I've said this before, but I didn't watch YouTube hardly at all unless I needed information before we started a channel. So, you know, my admiration for YouTube has gone up 100% since starting. And some of the things that people are doing in this community, whether it's with bigger channels or smaller channels, is amazing. The creativity and the passion.
And now doing a YouTube, you see how hard it is to do. So you have respect for anyone putting content up on a consistent basis.
I kind of like that Ryan has started a YouTube channel because he now sees how hard it is.
Exactly.
Why we get so stressed sometimes.
Yes.
It could be that stress.
Oh, is it going to be a little spat there?
It's real life.
Oh, and talking about, you know, getting support and engagement and interaction, when Sir One says he always does the channel survey, and we know, Eric, thank you so much for that. He always completes those surveys and gives us really good feedback and comments. So that's huge for our channel. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we really do, as YouTubers, appreciate not only support from other YouTube channels, but support from the public. And, you know, it really, really does mean a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. And everyone's been so friendly. So it's been fun. in a way,
absolutely.
I don't want to go back to the negative comments, but you get one negative comment, but you get 50 positive comments. So it's
exactly,
you know,
it's very hard.
You can't
it's very
focus on the negative.
Yeah, the positives.
It's very easy to do that, isn't it? And to stress about it. Yeah, mainly it's from Facebook. We find that certain groups that we get the negative comments more so than on the YouTube. Yeah, they can be interesting.
Yeah, they're brutal, aren't they?
brutal, that's the word. They can be brutal.
But it's still, again, if you posted your video and then people are commenting on that post on Facebook, that means it's going to get seen more. So I never bother interacting on Facebook. I'll post my video and then I'll disappear.
I know. Sometimes I do that. Yeah, I put the video out and then take a few steps back. I mean, if they're nice comments, or complimentary.
A lot of people on YouTube tend to be in the older crowd that tend to say negative things. So maybe it's just the new technology hasn't translated to these older generations.
Yeah, possibly.
Could be.
Possibly, but don't slate the older generation. Okay, no,
I won't go there.
Okay, let's see. We've got some things going on in the chat. Turtle's Tasty Treat says, I look forward to being about to do surveys soon. Paul Gaming is here. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, legends. Oh, Paul is such a good supporter. He's got his wrestling. Yeah, we've done a collab with Paul on wrestling.
We're gonna have a not wrestling cocktail video, but a kind of like a battle between two liquors in a wrestling type of format. So look out for that one.
One of Ryan's most creative ideas.
Wow, that sounds intriguing.
Yeah, so
hopefully I can pull it off in the editing studio.
Oh yeah, in my head I have like a full movie production.
Yeah, so. He's like, can you just make an earthquake happen and then one of them falls through the ground?
Can you do some flames over here in the corner?
This sounds very time-consuming, intensive editing, Lucy.
It could be. It depends. That's the thing. You never know until you start. And I will say, we were talking about Filmora earlier. There aren't many of Ryan's ideas that I can't figure out a way to do on Filmora. It really is versatile, and the more you use it, the more you discover. So if anyone's looking for editing software, they're looking to change, that's one to consider. You do get a free trial with it. So it's good. It is good.
Or if you want to hire Lucy to do your video.
Oh yeah, I can be hired. My email is on Mum's screen today.
That's for editing, guys. She's being hired for editing. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, it just says Lucy on your screen. Oh, yeah. Brit Girls Go Stateside at gmail.com.
Yes.
I was looking at the wrong video. Okay. So Flour, Eggs and Yeast says, we love it when people actually defend us, lol, on a negative comment. It just happened on our Italian bread video. It was so nice to have someone else comment about why it's important to measure grams.
Oh, yeah. As opposed to cups. Is that right?
It may be free doing it by eye.
Oh,
right. Just chucking it all in.
See, like if you think about it, how bad is your life to go leave a negative comment on a bread video? Like,
if you're feeling angsty, make some bread and knead that dough.
Exactly.
Don't put a negative comment.
There you go.
That's the way to get all that anger and stress out of you, I would have thought. Florix, and you say, we once made a Mai Tai alternative during a quarantine, and so many people kept commenting about what we did wrong.
Oh.
Yeah.
People love to know more than you.
Yeah. And
people always know better.
There's so many like snobs to like, you have like bread snobs, cocktail snobs, but or like if you use the wrong glass for a cocktail, like, come on, we're at home. Like, if you want to drink it out of like a protein shaker cup, drink it out of a protein shaker cup. Like,
that's right.
Like we use plastic cups sometimes just because they're easier to just throw in the dishwasher. You don't have to worry about breaking anything.
Yeah.
And, it is what it is.
Yeah, listen up, guys. Really? Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, so let's see what else is going on. Oh, yes, some chat between each other in the chat.
You can see why it's so hard for me to read the comments now.
I
She always takes the mickey
I
at me
know.
for struggling to read the comments, but it's hard, isn't it?
It is hard, especially when they keep moving and they sort of go up. Yeah.
Yeah, but don't stop chatting, guys. We love it.
Oh, please do. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so they're talking about cocktail procedures.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
we'll
can see
look back at that and hopefully get some tips afterwards.
Yes, exactly.
we honestly, like, we love when people give us tips if it's done nicely, because we are here to learn.
We're definitely here to learn. So like, I think there's a difference between just someone saying, "Oh, this video sucks," and like, "Hey, you should try using a half an ounce of that instead of a quarter ounce. It does this." So like,
that's really interesting. Or if people are like, drink it from this glass because
it, or like, for like wine, for example.
I don't know what it does with the flavors, but that's all interesting too. So, you know.
Sorry, Lucy. I just see there's what's going on in the chat.
All right, okay. I finished.
Okay, thank you. Sorry to interrupt. Nathan says, straight from the shaker. Who needs good presentation? Oh,
right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the British way, isn't it?
That is the British way. Chug it down. You know, as long as you're enjoying yourself, who cares?
So God, this fancy malarkey.
Too true. Okay, so Turtle's Tasty Treats say, often the people who leave the negative comments do not even content. I applaud anyone who turns on the camera and makes content for people to watch. Yeah, if they've not had a go at themselves, but you know, it's not easy,
so
is it? It is hard. It's much harder than you think. Yeah.
Especially with things like cocktails, which you do want a nice presentation with, you know. And you do have to think really hard about lighting and background and, you know, things to make it look really nice. And sometimes, like with our camera, when we start pouring the drink, it goes out of focus and all this stuff you have to be aware of.
I think it's so hard doing that sort of thing, because Lucy and I on our channel have only done it a couple of times. And oh my goodness, wasn't it difficult, Lucy, to get the right camera angle and make it look attractive? And
it's hard.
Kudos to all you cooking and cocktail channels.
Yeah,
you do it very well.
And we're still learning. So if you have tips or tricks that you want to share, that help. It's hard to light up our kitchen the way we want it to do, like cooking videos and stuff. So we're still playing around with that.
Somebody said, Cam says, love the lemon lime cookie video from Turtle's Tasty Treats. Yeah, it does. It really does.
Have to check that out. Lemon and lime, that sounds right up your alley.
Yeah, that's my favorite combo.
Oh, well, you need to check that out, guys. And Wednesday one says, an umbrella and a sparkler. Do you remember, Lucy, when we were young, when you were a bit younger, then we used to go to Spain and, you know, and Mallorca and places like that. And we'd always have a cocktail in the evening. And they always did it in these wonderful glasses with umbrellas and sparklers and all this, you know, and
I love it. I love a bit of drama. I think it's great.
You were sitting on the, you know, outside, view of the sea, beautiful Mediterranean weather, and you had your cocktail with all the bangs and whistles. And hi, Layla.
Someone's waking up.
Oh, good luck.
No.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I do love that too. Yeah, I love that.
There's a time and a place where you just want to chug it from the shaker, and there's a time and a place where you want your sparkler and your umbrella, isn't there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Have fun with it, you know, if you want to
try. It's fun.
Yeah, absolutely. That's for sure. So you sound like now you've got some new ideas coming across from the chat.
Thank you. I have to write these down.
Yeah, and I'm sure you'll get contacts from people who want to collab with you guys, which is always great fun.
I hope so.
Yeah, absolutely.
We love it.
Let us know.
Okay, so this is a question that I always ask. Well, I don't usually ask. This is one that Lucy asks in the end. So before I ask the final question, guys, if you've got a question before we finish, please ask Lucy and Ryan now. Next week, we've got Stella from, who's a Canadian blogger, lifestyler. And yeah, please give us a like if you haven't done so already. I hate doing all that stuff, but it has to be said. And so, guys,
and check out Kraftin Cocktails after the interview.
Oh yeah, if you haven't already done so, Kraftin Cocktails N Stuff. We'll link in the description. So, guys,
all the support helps, and we love supporting small YouTube channels as well. So I don't watch big YouTubers anymore because it's more fascinating and fun to support little guys. So just drop a comment down in our videos and we can check you out, because there's so many channels. It's so hard to find like new little channels.
Absolutely. Well said, Ryan. Okay, so Wednesday one, very important point. Thank you, Eric. Don't forget Mother's Day in the UK. I think it's Sunday, 14th of March.
Yeah, she gets 2 Mother's Days now.
I do, because in America it's in May. So yeah,
it's worked out well for you.
Absolutely. Oh, Angela's got a question. I love you guys. Stay safe and fun. Always a joy to be here. Got to go. And Jeff is sending his love also. Thank you, guys.
Bye, guys.
Thanks
Thanks,
so
Angela
much.
and Jeff.
Thank you for all those wonderful questions and comments. So, guys, if you could boil down everything you've learned on your YouTube journey so far into one piece of advice for other YouTubers, what would it be?
Have fun. I think just don't take it too seriously. And if you're having fun, I think people will see that you're having fun and they'll want to follow along with you.
Right.
Yeah, and just a lot of, like everyone says, just start it. If you have an idea, just start it.
Yeah,
good advice.
I think I agree. I would also say know why you're doing it.
Yeah.
And don't let your why be for either money or fame primarily, because it can take a long time to get there. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't, but very often it does take a long time to get those things. So have another reason why you want to do it, why you're sharing your videos, because that's what will keep you going when maybe a video doesn't do so well, or you lose some subscribers and you think it's just not working out. If you have that other why in place, then that will keep you driven, that will keep you producing the content, because you've got something else.
Yeah, and focus, last one I guess, focus on like your achievements. If you have a really good video, like actually enjoy the time that it's taking off, and don't like look too far into the future. Like just if you have a good day of subscribers, be like, oh wow, that's what you want. So like
appreciate those moments.
Yeah, enjoy it.
Yeah, well said. Yes, be there in the moment. That is so important, isn't it? Well, Lucy Ryne from Kraftin Cocktails and Stuff, you've been wonderful guests on the channel, and you guys in the chat have been awesome. I really thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again soon. Let's do the wave, Lucy. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Can Mum turn it off?
We're still live, so don't say anything about Zoom.